They put Wiggins into a ag sec. They did it.
I
Wow.
didn't have to call them. When I called them that day, we did it that day.
Wow.
So the way all they did was wait for that order.
This is Wilson on page 37.
Okay. Good morning, Miss Wilson.
Good morning.
Ma'am, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and/or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Yes, Judge. On October 14th, 2024, officers were dispatched to a major crash call at 300 West Loop in Harris County, Texas, after the defendant's motor vehicle crashed into a tree. Upon arrival, the officers observed the defendant outside her motor vehicle and observed the defendant with a strong odor of an alcoholic beverage, bloodshot eyes, and swaying while speaking. The defendant admitted to drinking and advised she was driving. The defendant also stated she knew she was intoxicated and that she shouldn't have been operating a motor vehicle. Standard field sobriety tests were conducted. HGN 6 out of 6, walk and turn 4 out of 8, one leg stand 4 out of 4. The DIC was read and the defendant consented to breath. The results were 0.132 and 0.137.
Okay. All right, Ms. Wilson, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. Do you have a valid Texas driver license?
I have one in Arkansas. Yes, but it's valid.
License, please.
Your Honor, we don't have a driver's license on file in our system.
Okay. Do you live in Houston now?
Yes.
How long have you lived in Houston?
3.5 months.
You planning on staying?
Yes.
Okay, it's time that you surrender that license. You have to get a Texas driver license.
Okay.
How old are you, ma'am?
I'm 21.
What do you do for a living?
I do Uber Eats and I do hair. Like I'm a self-employed, so I do a lot of things on my own, like hair and stuff like that. It's social media influencer.
You have liability insurance in your name.
Insurance.
You have car insurance in your name.
Yeah. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, I have. Yes, I do.
How?
I have insurance with Amex
Who pays for it?
and my sister together.
Are you sure?
Yes, I was under my mom at first,
Okay,
but
well, I don't want you to drive unless you 100% know that you have car insurance. I want you to look it up.
yes, I do.
Okay, I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're using any kind of alcohol or illegal drugs, I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. You understand? No more alcohol, no more illegal drugs. That includes marijuana. Don't smoke. Otherwise, I will put you in jail. You understand?
Yes.
Did you want to apply for a court-appointed lawyer, man? Okay. Steven's going to give you an application. I'm going to have you sign a receipt with Victoria. Eventually, you'll pre-chop for your bond conditions, and then we'll have you take a seat in the jury box. Okay? Please. Good morning, Ms. Jones.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
I'm a little nervous.
Hi.
I don't know.
You need to be nervous. Look, you know, Josh is asking me to give you a PR bond, but I want to give you a PR bond, but I don't want to put you out on the street. You have a place to go to.
Yes, sir.
Where?
Springs, Texas. Springs, Texas,
And she gave me an address, Judge, in Spring, Texas.
with my boyfriend. With my boyfriend.
Sure.
Yes, sir. I got the number. You want the number too?
He's been reaching out to me, so that.
Oh, you have to?
Right,
No,
right, yes.
no. Great. As long as I know that you have a place to go to, I'm okay.
And I'm sorry.
It's okay.
And I was checking myself into a rehab when I got out.
That's the only other thing I want you to do. Stay clean and sober. Because I don't want to lose contact with you, because I'm going to tell you, I will give you a PR bond one time.
Yes, sir.
Fail us, I'm not going to give you another one. I want to trust you. I want to know that you're not going to be a danger to society, to the public. As long as you can do that, we're fine.
Thank you, sir.
Josh is going to give you his cell phone so you can always get a hold of him if there's ever a problem. If Josh tells me he can't get a hold of you, I'm going to take the PR bond away. No more. Or if you pick up a new case.
I'm done. I'm done with the cases. I'm done coming to jail. I'm done.
What's the drug of choice?
PCP, crack cocaine. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You're not getting any younger.
I'm 38.
38. At some point, all this is going to go haywire if you continue with the PCP. Don't. All right. Okay, so we needed to sign conditions, no drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. The ag assault that you just had dismissed, was it the same complaining witness as this one?
Totally separate.
Okay, good. No contact with that complaining witness. All right, Ms. Jones, best of luck. Go get into rehab.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Notice how the judge gives her a second chance with a PR bond, but also makes it crystal clear, this is her one shot. What do you think? Should courts give repeat defendants chances to rehabilitate, or should they come down harder the first time?
You ready? Yes.
Good job.
Okay.
Good job.
What was the client's name again?
It was Jones. The first name was,
Oh, it's not on docket, right?
not on top.
Right.
Do you want the cause number?
Yeah, please.
Cause number on this one, Judge? 229966801010.
Ms. Jones, come up.
Just fine. Stand up here. Speak on this, so Judge can hear you, okay?
All right. So good morning, Ms. Jones. You know, I'm going to tell you that you are very lucky today. Not only because of the deal that you're getting, but that you really have a lawyer that's willing to come down from up there, come down here, work on your case for free, no less,
I know.
to help you work this thing out. Not many people do that, you know, so count your lucky,
I have.
right?
Yes, sir.
The other thing is that, you know, all the cases that you have here, because of one reason and one reason only. No self-control. You get upset, you wig out, do whatever you want without thinking of consequence. You can't do that. What's happening is they're going to dismiss this felony case. And I'm going to tell you that if this happens again to you, they're not going to do this kind of deal for you again. Do you understand? You don't continue to get bites of the apple where they're going to dismiss felonies in exchange for a plea on the misdemeanor. Now, on this case, you're charged with terroristic threat. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You're worked out an agreement that they're offering you 3 days in jail, credit for 2. You need to understand that this charge is going to go on your record. From now on, you're facing a minimum of 30 days in jail. You also need to understand if you continue with the same course of conduct, it's very possible they hit you with another felony charge. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, it will go on your record. You can never take this off. Is this what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
Now, as far as the plea bargain is concerned, you plead on this, they're going to dismiss the felony case. That's how you understand it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, how do you plead to the misdemeanor?
Guilty.
I will find you guilty. I will follow the agreement, sentence you to it, and good luck to you.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you
Judge.
so much, sir. Good job. I'm CC. Yeah. Is Stephen flying solo today? Roberto Duarte? Mr. Duarte, you're charged with terroristic threat of a family or a household member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present if you cannot afford one. One will be appointed to you, sir.
Officers were dispatched to a residence in Harris County, Texas, in response to a family disturbance. The complainant told officers that her and the defendant, her spouse, began arguing after she followed another man on Instagram. The complainant stated she felt scared and tried to call her mom, but the defendant took her phone and refused to return it while stating that he was going to beat her ass. The defendant repeatedly told the complainant this, and the complainant believed the defendant would actually assault her. The complainant's mother was on the phone during the altercation and heard the defendant's threats. The defendant admitted to officers that he threatened the complainant.
Mr. Duarte, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. How old are you, sir?
20,
What do you do for a living?
construction. My wife.
So this is Neve and Garcia. Is that your wife?
Yes, sir.
Were y'all actually married or just living together or common law?
Actually married.
Okay. Do we know whether she wants to have contact with him?
Yes, Your Honor. RIP was completed and she says that she would like to have contact with him.
Okay. Mr. Duarte, I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have any threatening or harassing contact with this person. Understand what is threatening or harassing doesn't matter what you think. It is what she perceives. So if you go like this, it is most certainly threatening and harassing. And I'm going to tell you now, I will do everything in my power to protect every person of Harris County. If I have to put you in jail, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You got out of jail because we gave you a free bond. You're not going to get another one. You pick up a new case, violate conditions, I will revoke your PR bond, set it at 5 to 10,000. If you don't have anyone to pony up that kind of money, you'll be sucked like Chuck. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Now, how much money do you make a month?
Like 2,400.
Okay, and who else do you live with besides your wife?
We just had a son, a newborn.
Does she work as well?
Or she used to work, and we should go half, but now.
Because the baby, she's not working?
Yeah, yes, sir.
You want to apply for an appointed lawyer?
For what?
Court-appointed lawyer, do you want to apply for one?
Sure.
The other option is you can go hire one. So you tell me, what do you want to do? You need a lawyer. You're facing a year in jail, a lot of time. So
Yes, sir.
you want to apply for one? All right. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to, we're going to give you an application for an appointed lawyer. I'm going to have you sign a receipt with Victoria, and then I'm going to have you take a seat in the jury box. Do not leave until you sign our bond conditions that you're not to have threatening, harassing contact. You also need to understand that there is a protective order that has been issued in this case. I'm going to give you a copy of this. One of the things is you cannot threaten or harass. Don't do it. If you are someone that constantly fights with this person, be very careful, because the next thing you threaten her, they can file additional charges against you, violation of the protective order, and then it really will go sideways. Do you understand?
Okay.
Can you file no threatening, harassing, no weapons, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I'll have you come up. We'll give you the application. I'll have you sign the receipt, and then I'll have you take your seat in the jury box, please.
Hodges, Slayton, page 19.
Mr. Garza, do you have a lawyer today?
So,
What are you doing about that?
sorry,
What are you doing about that?
just see what I could do to proceed. I mean,
You need a
lot of time
lawyer.
waiting.
You're facing a lot of time in jail.
Can I get one appointed?
What do you do for a living?
I'm a lift technician, automotive lift technician,
Okay, how much money do you make a month?
thousands.
You don't qualify for a lawyer. You make too much money. You have to be at the poverty guideline to qualify for a lawyer. Who do you live with?
Here's the twist: when the judge digs into finances, it's not just small talk. It's about whether the defendant qualifies for a court-appointed lawyer. The system only covers you if you meet poverty guidelines. Do you think that's fair, or does it risk leaving people without real representation?
Solo.
Are you married?
Why is there a lifetime? I mean, there's just a small amount of marijuana. I mean, I don't understand why it's a lifetime in jail.
Mr. Garza, it's against the law. You don't live in California. You don't live in Arizona. You don't live in Las Vegas, where it may be legal. This is Texas. And in Texas, unless, limited exceptions, by and large, it's against the law. You just can't. If you don't like it, There are other states. But here, in today's and age, with the legislature that we have, marijuana is illegal. If you don't like it, go get a hold of your congressman. Go get a hold of your state senator and change the law. That's the way to go about doing it. But sitting here and complaining with us, this is not the right forum. You're facing a lot of time and you need a lawyer to represent you. Have you done any research as to looking into any lawyers?
I have been talking to a lawyer, but I just didn't know how far it would be. So is it possible to have like an extra few days?
Facing 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. So it's quite a bit of time.
Yes, sir. I have a little bit more time so I can get a lawyer. Okay.
How many lawyers have you spoken to?
Well, I've only spoken to a few, but nobody's taking anybody right now. So they're all busy. So I keep
Haven't
calling.
spoken to enough. There's a gajillion and one lawyers in Harris County. It's like going to buy a car. You go to the right dealership to what you can afford. You don't go to a Bugatti, you don't go to a Porsche, you don't go to a Ferrari dealership when you're starting out. Go to, Honda, Toyota, whatever it may be. And like when you're buying a car, you haggle with them, like with the same thing with a lawyer. You haggle with the lawyer. 99% of them will put you on a payment plan where you pay a couple $100s a month and they'll represent you. But that's how it goes. Unless you meet the poverty guidelines, that is when we appoint lawyers.
Okay.
How old are you?
32.
Okay. Are you married? Do you have kids?
I do, but they're with their baby mother.
Do you pay child support? How much?
Pay her on the side. We don't go through the court system. I just pay her out.
Okay, well, all right. So what we'll do is we'll give you more time. I'll have you sign a receipt. We'll give you 30 days. If you need to call 30, call 30. That's what it takes.
All right, sir.
Who do you live with? Why can't you afford a lawyer?
For a job. That's about it.
You tell me you make $2,000 a month.
Just landscaping, that's all. And most of that go to my daughter.
You pay child support. So what are you talking about? Most of it goes to your daughter.
Order in the court.
Paying for her clothes, she growing, paying for food throughout the day and the week. That's about it.
Who has custody of your daughter? Okay. Are y'all not together?
No, sir.
And how many kids you got?
Just one.
You didn't put any of that on here. You put here that you have $2,000 is for one salary, and then you have an additional income of $2,000. That's $4,000 a month. Sorry? You didn't put that you have a child. You put down that you have total expenses of $140 a month. So you make $4,000 a month and you have expenses of $140 a month. So
$500 a week.
It says here,
This is a rare moment. You can hear the judge almost acting like a life coach, pushing him toward the Army as a way to rebuild. Do you think judges should play that mentor role or stick strictly to the law? Drop your thoughts below.
income $2,000. What's that?
That's the total. What you mean?
Okay. How much money do you give to your child?
Truth be told, I spend almost $200-400 a week on
Good.
just appliances.
The child needs it. So kids need money. Just if you don't stop working, they still need food, they still need clothes. So you have to continue to work. And then when you play big boy games, like having a child, there's big boy expenses that come with having a child. The problem is, Mr. Roberts Clay, you can't be doing landscaping for the rest of your life. So
it was just for now until the time being out actually coming to action. I had a recruiter for the Army come to take me and I hit him up and stuff like that.
That's great.
I was just wondering if you would let me do that first. But I was trying to actually go get my driver's license so I can drive 18 wheelers. My auntie got a business, a truck driving business.
Do you have a driver's license now? You can't drive unless you have a license. You have to go get
Can I
your
get my
license.
driver's license?
Of course you can. I told you that you can't drive because you don't have a license. You need to go get a license. Shh. So you need to go to DPS. There's one on South Gessner. So go there, tell them that I want to apply for my license. You'll have to first take a written test, then you take the driving test. And once you do both of those things, if you do get your license, then I will let you drive. But not until you have a license, and you have to have car insurance as well. No driving until you have car insurance. All right, I'll appoint your lawyer today, Mr. Roberts Clay. But you know what? The Army, that's a really great idea because the Army is a really great idea because that might give you, I'm telling you, because if you go to the Army, number one, it'll give you structure. Number two, with the GI Bill, they'll pay for you to go to school. It's amazing. You need to do that, man. I'm telling you, that'd be the best thing for you. All right, go ahead, just take a seat and we'll be back with you shortly.